usual, the eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett, when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona. But this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. All right, here we go. A lot of fans had their sights set on this particular matchup, and I think a lot of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community are really curious to see if this guy can make a run at a UFC World title.
He excites them because he's a guy that has come to the UFC with that background and has excelled. He's getting better every single time he steps into the octagon. And you know what? He's a guy that specializes in grappling. So when you're on the ground, you're in trouble. He knows that. He's comfortable there. He recognizes that if he can get you to the floor, you are in a heap of trouble. Let's see how he plans to do that tonight.
And he certainly was quick to acknowledge all the power and the skill on the other side, but this man has a composure and a maturity that belies his years, and we are excited to see him compete in a big setting here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy the Paddy Pimblett! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria!
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. Good to have you with us tonight from T-Mobile Arena, the home of the NHL's Vegas Golden Knights, and the building in which DC shocked some of the MMA world at UFC 226, but this venue will always have a special place for me.
This venue holds a special place in my heart. UFC 226, I became the double champion. This is a fight venue that you should want to compete in. A great arena where you can make history. Tonight, you get your chance.
Pimblett's trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's gonna take armbar here.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get set.
Straight there by Paddy Pimblett.
That was nice strike. Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Topuria gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally.
Real quick leg kick.
Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Topuria.
Big shot to the head.
And there's the single leg. Pretty good execution on that early takedown.
And now he's attempting choke. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Big ground and pound.
Relentless pressure from the top by Pimblett. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Only somewhere smiling watching this guy land from the top position.
Posture's up here and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Pimblett. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Under a minute to go. Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Pimblett ground and pound from half guard now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Pimblett's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Stop. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Take a seat. Listen, I need you to stay a little bit more active and a little bit more movement. Keep that head moving. I need you to get behind that jab and start. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, here we go. Our next round is underway. And how about the submission defense on that young man in the previous round?
He's so well-versed in all areas of mixed martial arts, and that was on full display as he defended a real deep submission attempt.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, nicely done to block the strike and counter with the jab. Big knee there.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it.
He's got to check now, because if he doesn't, his leg is going to be so... He's not going to be able to move. He's going to be in real trouble.
Takedown defense is there.
Beautiful leg kick lands.
setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Head kick to boot.
Oh, he's not gonna guillotine. He's got it in.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. Great submission defense.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be willing.
Oh, big shots from the top.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Oh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Oh, another heavy shot gets through.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, it's really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent.
Right side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pimblett. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Nice.
One minute to go in round two. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg. Setting up the armbar.
Ooh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing. He's got it locked in.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, round three coming up next.
All right, take a seat. Okay, listen, not a bad round. But I need you to stay more active from the bottom. If you're on your back, I want you.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, nice jab by Paddy Pimblett. That's a big hook. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round, and picking up exactly where he left off. Lands the inside leg kick.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Oh, he's got it locked in tight now. Wow, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Ilia Topuria. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier. Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm going to get to a dominant position myself. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Pimblett. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Oh, good defense, yes. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Pimblett. Just misses with that one. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Topuria is doing a nice job.
He's hurt.
Back to his feet. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar time. Topuria's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Straight punch. Useful.
Oh, nice.
Pimblett's kick to the body is blocked. Under a minute now to go in the round.
He's hurt bad.
Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Paddy Pimblett.
He has done such a great job of targeting that cut that now he has his opponent in a critical situation.
Oh, these grounds. Herb Dean steps in.
Holy smokes!
What a fight. Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs. And when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett.
Well, the celebration is on over there in the corner, and nothing subdued about it. They put a lot of time into this training camp and into this performance, and certainly their athlete delivered.
It was a result